What up, traders? We'll master tail up in this mud. That's right, check it out, Obliterators are done. So it took me the better part of the afternoon and the evening. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Tuesday, June 26th. And boy oh boy, am I glad that these guys are done. It seemed like a very daunting task to tackle. But I'm glad I finally got to it because, oh, weird watermark. Gonna have to fix that because these guys are just, they were so much fun to paint. Look at Harold the head there. Oh, you guys, I don't feel so good. Is it bad, Sarge? Is it bad? Sarge, be honest, Sarge, is it bad? Tell me the truth. Is it bad, Sarge? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I really liked the plasma gunner's skull. It looks very, I don't know, Tyrannid-like almost. It's got like little feeder pincher things. And then I was so proud of it that when I went and did this one, it ended up looking like a Powerpuff Girl. Oh. And then I just said, you know what? The heck with it. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep soon. I'm so tired. So yeah, here's a close-up of the model. The energy coils are still humming because they're still providing that invulnerable save, and then they've got the red infrared light, which I think is just so cool. I'm probably gonna highlight that up a little bit more to make it look a little bit more menacing and foreboding. Oh, here's the flamer, heavy flamer thing. And I painted the coils on the plasma gun to look like they were heating up, and I even painted this little dial thing there. It's pretty fun. I tried to do a little bit of OSL, but it ended up just looking like I painted the base color in the vents, which is what I did. So nothing big really over there. Yeah, lightning bolts on the legs, lightning bolts on the shoulder pads here. So there are my two guys rushing forward. Is it bad, Sarge? Is it bad? Tell me the truth. So really happy with this, and oh yeah, painted the OSL on this side of the vents too, right there. So let me know what you think. I'm very happy with the way these guys turned out. Looks like we're running to the finish line now. I haven't really got much else except, oh boy, do I want to tackle another rhino? Looks like I might be doing that because I'm pretty much out of troops unless I crack open the Chaos Terminators, and I'm kind of wondering, should I wait to do the Chaos Terminators until 6th edition comes out, or maybe even a little longer till the next codex comes out? Maybe I'll just keep a small kind of, you know, battle force sized Night Lords force until the new codex comes out. What do you think? Should I wait or should I not? It's just so tempting to keep on painting and find something else to paint and keep on working and stuff. You know, it's already day 25 or day 26. Oh my gosh, day 26, and you know, I just want to keep going. I just want to keep painting Night Lords up and making more fluff up for my army. So while I was painting these guys, I was thinking, okay, you know, where would these guys fit in the grand scheme of the Night Lords Legion? And you know, just trying to work out some more fluff for my army to keep myself interested in painting them, because, oh boy, if you don't find something to keep yourself interested, you're just going to lose your motivation and not want to paint anymore, and you know, it's not fun. So I decided that this is not the same group that Talos and the main characters from the Night Lords novels are based with. Although I might build them up and paint them up and model and convert me some of them, just because the characters are so interesting. I think I want to base this group on a different you know, company of Night Lords. And I'm really, the more I'm thinking about when I was painting up the Reaper squad, which was my assault squad, the more interested I've got into the the background of these guys before they were Night Lords, who they were that made them kind of who they are now. And you know, they were all, I think if I remember my fluff correctly, they all were part of the world of Nostromo, which was just kind of this underbelly of crime and corruption. And I mean, that's why Conrad Kurtz went back to blow the whole planet up, because he couldn't stand how the world kept reverting to its old criminal, corrupt ways. So he said, you know, if I can't ever fix this place, then it's no good, and I'm gonna erase it from the Imperium. And that's kind of where he went renegade, and eventually turned to chaos by allying with Horus in that background history. So I keep thinking, okay, so what was Nostromo? What kind of world was it like? It was really seedy. There was so much corruption everywhere. The streets were run by the gangs. There wasn't really much of a law. So that when these guys got inducted or chosen by Conrad to be taken off of the streets and put into the Space Marine Legions, then, you know, what kinds of traits and what kind of stories did they bring with them, and history, what kind of history did they bring with them from the gangs into the legions? And so that's really what's going to be shaping my when I'm looking at my painted models. What I plan on doing is just looking at the models that I have and kind of coming up with an army list and seeing, okay, how can my army list work together, and what kind of interesting stories could I tell. So like, if you watched my video where I converted this little mini diorama up, I had mentioned how the two of these guys could have been members of the same gang or brothers or related somehow, and had just gotten really comfortable and used to fighting with each other, and have developed some kind of little petty rivalry between each other to see who could kill the most of the enemy, in whose methods were the most effective. Was it sneaking around and setting traps and then like popping up out of nowhere and delivering the 1-2 punch with the power fist, or this other guy who values the finesse of standing in the background and packing unmatched firepower with his plasma cannon, and then getting up close and personal with the flamer for anybody who doesn't, you know, who kind of manages to get the drop on them, and which style of fighting was more effective and more fun and just more brutal. And I keep thinking when I'm coming up with these stories and these histories, what were these guys like on Nostromo? What were their roles in the gang? And I kind of see the sergeants or the aspiring champions as the leaders of the gangs, or maybe the lieutenants of the gangs, or maybe they weren't like street gangs at all. Maybe there were more. Maybe some of these guys were more higher up and more sophisticated, like movies like The Godfather or Scarface, where you've got those kinds of cartels or drug empires, where these guys were on a much more grand scale of gang warfare than just petty street gangs fighting for turf. And so I'm coming up with my own different kinds of fluff, and I think that might be a good distinction within the Night Lords. You've got guys like, you know, street gangs and thugs and they're having to be in the same squads or fight in the same force as these other guys who are more sophisticated and higher up, and would, you know, be in the richer parts of organized crime. So just a lot of interesting stuff to think about, and you know, as the project's coming to a close, I think it's cool to have stuff like that still interesting you and tickling your brain about, you know, what do you want your project to look like when it's all said and done at the end of the month. So I hope you guys are enjoying your projects and keeping at it, having a good time and supporting each other. Please don't forget to keep going to each other's pages and subscribing and liking and commenting each other's videos, because that's really what is going to motivate us to, you know, finish this project with a bang. So thanks for watching, everybody. No shoutouts today. Nobody new starting the project, so it looks like we're gonna, unless I get anybody jumping on the bandwagon at the end of the month, looks like we're pretty much set. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out Simply Painted Miniatures. They're my friends that I'm collaborating with for the month of June. You've got only a couple more days to get a 10% discount off of any Raptor squad, Chaos Space Marine Raptor squad, painted, built up. Their commission painting service, and You should really take advantage of them. Check them out. I'll put all the information below. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow for the next daily update. Laters traders.